Welcome. In this video, we're going to talk about the replaced elements. These are the image, audio, video, and iframe elements. They're a little bit out of the regular flow, and their sizing can be tricky. So let's start by adding an image to this constrained block. And as you can see, the image does not overflow the block, even though its resolution is actually 1920. This block's size is 800 pixels, and it doesn't go beyond that. And the reason is because of the default styles that WebDigital sets automatically. And primarily, it sets the maximum width to 100% and also sets the display to block because by default it behaves like an inline element, and with the inline elements you can't really set the width and height. But replaced elements are somewhat special. They do respond to it, but it doesn't really work. But in really, just to be on the safe side, with images, you should always use block display. So that's why WebDigital automatically sets that. And the maximum width is 100%, so it makes sure that it doesn't go beyond that. And it sets the height auto to make sure that it displays in the natural scale. But sometimes you want to actually you don't want the natural scale. You want to limit the height. So in some cases I might want something like 400 pixels because that's what my layout is calling for. So, but in that case, it gets squished. So then what do we have to do? We can actually crop the image and do all sorts of edits. But, in some cases, there's a faster way, and that's called the object fit. And so this property only appears for the replaced elements that I mentioned, which is image, audio, video, and iframe. And it can be used for its display for exactly these cases. So by default, the image will fill the entire element. And so if you set it to fill, it's not going to have any effect. But contain is a really good value, and that basically makes sure that the image stays within the bounds, and it gets scaled down, and it looks normal. So that is an option that may be useful at times. Another one is a cover. So with the cover, you basically make sure that the image is displayed in the entire element in a good way, scaled down, but not to make sure that the image is displayed everywhere in the element. The scale down and contain are very, very similar. It just scale down is used to make sure that certain small images don't get squished. So it's a special case, really. Most of the time, you will use contain for that. But the other one is none, and that's basically scale down can actually correspond to none for some of the smaller images. And that basically just does not do anything and just displays the image without any scaling, none whatsoever. Now the question is, where is the position, right? So right now we're looking at by default the center of the image, and the position can be found in the position section. For replaced elements, we have the position X and Y, and so these can be used to control the lens, so to say, that we're looking at the image from. And this works in all cases, so we can actually set contain or cover, let's say contain, and we can still, sorry, let me just reset it so that we can actually see the image. Yeah, so now we can actually update adjust the position exactly where we want it. And so that can be very useful at times. All right, that's about it. Thank you very much for watching.